Hey guys, Max here, back with our blind playthrough of The Longest Journey. So last time we did a few things. Let's see. We went to the cafe. You could either choose to meet up with Zach or not. We did and rejected his advances, and that made him swear vengeance upon us, which is, yeah, okay. I'm sure he's going to, right? But the whole point is the story is forcing us into a path where he's going to become an enemy no matter what we do. Talked about some facts and stuff, and then went to the Hope Street Cathedral, found Raoul, talked to Raoul. Raoul said, go talk to the Razor Blades in Building 87. Went there, met up with Warren Hughes, who revealed to us that basically his dad sold his family into slavery for drugs, basically. And then, and he alone escaped. And so he's like, I need to get you need something from me. I want something from you. You need to break into the police station and bring me the archives. Right, so load. We're going to load. Wanted to make sure that said load, not save. That was, yeah, okay. Some graphical issues there for a minute, but that's okay. So we have to go to, I think it said the West Metro. I guess we could just walk into the police station and go to the archives. Yeah, that's right. They did say that the police are basically owned by the corporation now. Let's see. That's Hope Street, Metro West. It's letting us still go back to the theater, which is... Well, to be fair, that's probably where we're going to shift back to Arcadia. Right? Okay, so that's the subway.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s.
Roadblock.
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town.
Huh.
There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
That's important. Wow, she's...
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Oh, I thought it was right behind the roadblock, but it's like all the way back there.
This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirt.
Okay.
Wait, is that a fur mitten? Ah, no, it's a dead rat. I'm gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved.
Sounds like yes.
How utterly pointless is this? And I'm starting to reek a little of odor crap, too.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't tell her to jump in there. Okay. Why? What's the point of us jumping in there? Okay, let's see what we could do with the roadblock. I'm like, oh, we could do something with a container. Oh yeah, let me jump into it. Okay.
It's an automated garbage truck. They crisscross the town emptying containers and running people over.
Sounds about right.
It's a numeric keypad, but I have absolutely no idea what numbers to type in to move the roadblock.
Well, hello, Mr. Manny. T-Rex ad. Where was Jack? I swear the keys are under... Okay, well, there's one, just Manny so far, I guess.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Can we try that? 0092. Maybe we can't do anything yet. Or we can't move it. I don't know.
Perhaps if I try entering the idea of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
Okay. Seems like yes. You coming up here, Mr. Manny? Come on. You're so good. Oh, I see. Oh, it's green now. Okay, I don't know what that did, but it did.
I do all my grocery shopping at T-Rex. Not that their food is particularly good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're très cool. Especially the one where they built an actual-sized robot dinosaur and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores. For real. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
Huh. To be fair, I'd probably shopped at that Australian Oh. Oh, see, smart. Why don't you lay down, crazy man? Okay. What are we doing, Mr. Cat? Okay, what was the point of that? Yeah, there was a Australian grocery store that, had a commercial with He-Man and Skeletor dirty dancing. And that was pretty great. Like, I mean, yeah. Okay, so there's something over this way. But what? Another street sign. I don't know why she has to, like...
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
Oh, so if you want to move it back. Although I don't think we can anymore. Because you can't interact with it. But that's okay. Why? I'm not sure what doing that did. Oh, well, it turned around. It's pretty great that it turns around like that. It does like a 180. Yep. Oh. Okay. We're on the run.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. But whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment, it won't bring any of those bloodied, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan. Are we clear? How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
This is very odd. It's like, hey, let's interject something satirical and slapstick into the game. I mean, this is like, you know, RoboCop had the really dark commercials, and that's kind of what this was. But okay, station entrance. I don't think. I mean, this was nothing we did. This was like a crashed shuttle, right?
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence. The color indicates that they're using military-grade lasers.
Good to know. Okay, station entrance.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
Let's go talk to him. Ray, my meanie. Did my phone make another noise? I feel like it did. Yes, sir.
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
My realtor. She's like, "Are you at work?" I'm here. I'm here with my son. I'm like, that's weird, but I'm just like, nope, I'm off today. Nothing to see here.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation, if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Huh.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for you, officer.
Oh.
Hey? Me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
You could use a cough drop.
No, ma'am, I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
Mission 5.
You know, they have a great sense of humor for basically a authoritarian regime. Did it just crash? It just crashed. That's amazing. All right, well, All right, well, I will just cut it here and then we'll resume the next time. All right. All right, we should be back. I didn't do anything. I just reloaded the previous it should work now. I reloaded the previous thing, ran here, just skipped through the cutscene basically, and then left, came back, saved, and then tested it a couple times, and apparently at least for me, I just Googled longest journey police station crash or something, and apparently it's a known issue. You have to download a file, or it tells you download this one specific file and put it in this folder, which is weird because you'd think that would be part of the normal thing.
Mission 5.
You know, like it would be in the thing already. But anyway, so it should work. I haven't talked to the dude. I didn't do anything with moving the roadblock or any of that stuff, which apparently you do have to do. Doors. But I guess you... Yeah. Because I looked at that...
Doors are closed.
Yep. I looked at the walkthrough and just to see if I'd missed anything so far. No, not really.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance.
Cool.
Hey! How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Shakespeare.
Good grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
Okay.
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
You don't have to get
But I
in.
need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
Here, I'm gonna get you closer, my mister. Or you could just jump up there, that's fine. Because I saw him looking at the chair, and he's like, that's a little far to jump. I'll keep
Any
asking.
chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors aren't working?
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Okay, well, Manny's gonna chill right there for now.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Oh,
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
that's right.
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
That's more like it.
It's funny, because, you know, she can insult cops, but then he's like, oh yeah, you're a bitch. And she's like, what'd you call me? I called a police officer garbage, and he said I'm a bitch. What an asshole! Like, you know what I mean?
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors
Oh, my.
don't work. But the gate downstairs
goodness.
does, of course. You can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
Huh. That's the security measures?
Why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you tried being a little less... rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Are you an actor? Or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain, je ne sais quoi, flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
That's it.
I wonder if there's been any, like, bad movies and then the sequels that are better? Because, was it Troll 2, maybe?
So you're doing research for your next role?
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Okay.
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
I mean, shouldn't he be doing, like... If he's gonna play a police officer, why is he doing Shakespeare stuff? I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if I need to talk to this dude. I will leave it alone for now. Yeah, so we have to... Let's see. So we'll look at the 2 street signs, and then move that, and then jump into the container, and presumably that's enough to get it to... Oh, when it moved, it turned red.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Right? Like that, it turned red, and so presumably you get in, and then it turns green, and then we get picked up.
It says Red Bear Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
I guess the question is why would it be bringing garbage to the police station?
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018. Perhaps if I try entering the idea of the intersecting street the robot...
She texted me the same thing again. Must be the Wi-Fi at work is not the best. And it's an old building, so it, see, this time that didn't turn on. Oh, nope, it's on there now. Okay. Oh, bingo. Yeah. And we'll just get in it. It's fine. I guess now we wait. Yep, see, it says green. The light is green. Trap is clean. Man, he's just... Oh, here we go. Oh. Nothing like a little,
Keep it close to yourself.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting. Not to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
Indeed.
Tuvok?
Oh. Like from... from Voyager?
Tuvok?
Star Trek Voyager? Bad
You
guy.
can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior.
Not the bandana. Okay, Sergeant. Okay, so that is to the basement. Exit. Doors. Toolbox. There's screen. Let's check this screen out. And there's
This phone, 099-12090.
thin fella. You know, I should probably save now that we're in here. So I don't have to go through that stuff again.
It's a toolbox.
Yes,
There's a
indeed.
sheet of paper in here.
Oh. Okay.
It's some kind of requisition form or work order.
Seems
It's a toolbox.
important. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Old petition.
Okama Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order.
That seems bad. We're gonna suspend benefits. Do we... Nothing in the diary, right? No. Okay, so let's just save over that. Okay. Well, let's start with the Start with the sergeant. We'll work our way. What is exit? Can we? I mean, I don't think we should, but I don't even know. You know, like presumably that's out the front door is where that dude was, and then to the basement, which I don't know how that would work, but.
From my extensive knowledge of cop shows, I'd say she's probably the desk sergeant on duty. For some reason, they're always slightly overweight and grumpy.
Stress from dealing with all the, well, trash people, you know?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Where are the archives?
The archives? You're not an officer of the law, are you?
I'm in training at the academy.
I'm in training at the academy, and I need to get into the archives to study.
You're in training? Uh-huh, sure you are. Then what the hell you doing here? You should be at the academy doing push-ups and learning how to bullshit like a pro.
So...
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
Yes?
Yes, I am.
If you're a cop, where the hell's your uniform? Your badge? Your standard issue disruptor pistol?
I thought they have
At
rifles.
home. They're all at home.
Then I suggest you get your cute little butt home and get your badge, your uniform, and your gun. Capiche? Now shoo, leave the grown-ups to do the grown-up work, okay?
We'll try one
About
more.
the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
So what if I'm not?
Then you can't go into the back, capiche? Cops only. Besides, half the doors in this building, including that one, are out of order. Nobody's going in, nobody's coming out. And until those overpaid, underworking service guys get off their butts and back to work, that's the way it's gonna stay.
Thanks anyway.
Okay.
The doors are closed.
Indeed.
They don't open manually.
Oh, that's a problem. Oh, there's a panel, though.
The panel is closed.
Okay, well, it doesn't open manually either.
It's completely secured. I can't open it.
It does look like flat metal. Okay. Let's talk to the thin fella, or look...
Thin guy wearing red coveralls. He looks like a repairman.
Ah. Thin guy, fat guy.
Hiya.
Huh? You, an angel from heaven, come to take me away?
Wow.
No point talking to old Georgie there. Ever since he overdosed on raptures, he ain't been right in the head. I don't ever let him hold the hammer no more either, I'll tell you that.
Good to know. Good to know.
It's a repairman.
Yep. Portly fella.
It's a, portly fellow wearing red coveralls. I think he's a repairman.
Okay.
Hi.
What do you want? We're on our lunch break, honey.
Excuse me. How do I smell?
Smell? Are you coming on to me, honey?
What?
I don't know. Women don't usually come on to me, so I'm just checking. I wouldn't want to miss a come on.
I asked you how I smelled.
Yeah, right. Like, moldy pizza and... is that salmon?
Smoked.
Yeah. And a faint touch of rum?
I had an accident with a bottle inside a garbage container.
Happens to me all the time. You're not alone. In fact, there are meetings downtown every Wednesday night.
I don't have a drinking problem.
That's what they all
If you
say.
can't admit it to yourself, honey, you do. After all, who's the one reeking of rum? Not me, that's for sure. Not today, anyway.
Yeah.
Why aren't you guys working?
We're on our contractually bound lunch break.
Huh. Right. But you're not eating.
We're done eating, sure, but we're still on our break. Clause 16 of the contract, and I quote, improper digestion may prove detrimental to further work-related activities, end quote.
Meaning what?
We're letting the corned beef settle, honey.
I do love corned beef.
Aren't you supposed to fix the doors?
That's right.
But instead you're just... sitting here.
That's right.
And you're not planning on getting back to work anytime soon?
That's right.
That's right.
And you're not bothered by this?
That's right.
That's right.
I could say anything at all.
That's right.
And you just answer?
That's right.
Well, how's that for productivity? Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I assume we just give
Enjoy
them...
your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting, you betcha, honey.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so let's try giving them this. Huh, that doesn't... Doing all right there, Mr. Manny? All right, well, I've tried nothing, and I'm all out of ideas. So let's look at the old guide here. All right, climb into the garbage can, prepare for bureaucracy, talk to the woman at the counter, talk to the fat workman until you know what forms need to proceed in working. Pick up the paper, old petition, give the old petition to the fat worker, go back to the worker. Okay, so we had to talk to him more.
It's me again. It'd be so nice if you could fix the doors.
And it would be so nice if you could go away and leave us alone.
Is there anything I can do to make you go back to work?
No, short of emergency, we ain't moving our asses in the foreseeable future.
What constitutes an emergency?
Any event accompanied by a specific work order signed in triplicate.
What kind of work order?
Well, you know.
No, I don't.
About the work order,
Yeah? Which one?
you know, for emergencies.
You mean the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form?
There we go.
Sure.
Well, if you were to produce said requisition with the appropriate signatures, we'd be forced to prematurely suspend our lunch break, for tactical reasons, of course. Thus, allowing our scheduled work to be completed.
Don't you just love bureaucracy?
You what?
Never mind.
So again, it's one of those where you just gotta keep talking to the person over and over and over again and asking the same question.
Where do I go to get the requisition form?
What form?
The requisition form for the short-term tactical suspension of union member benefits.
Any official office for which we perform services.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting, you betcha, honey.
Alright, so we will do this. Nope. Okay, let's try talking to her. How do I get the form?
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
I need a requisition form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits.
Hold on. Here you go, miss. Union requisition form number 09042.
Now...
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. The work order's blank.
Okay.
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order.
Okay, now
That's
that...
the work order the, portly guy was talking about.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Thanks anyway.
Okay. Okay. Well. Alright, we'll go over here. Go over here. Oh! There's a right vid phone.
It's an old vid phone. Ancient technology. Visuals are so passé. The screen and camera are both out of order, I think.
Oh. What is this one? What are we dialing it for? I guess I could have done either. Am I just ringing the same one?
This phone, 099
Ah.
120. That's just my incoming call.
Oh, okay. Never.
Surprise, I'm still here.
Indeed. Alright, so... Yep, there we go.
I better fill out this work order first.
Okay, how do I,
Fix the damn doors. Sign the commish. There.
Okay. Oh man, you're so cute.
Now we're set.
What's this?
Oh, just a jolly little requisition entitled Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
Say what? Lady, do you realize what you've just done? You've interrupted our lunch break. This is an official work order. It can't be. Wait. 09042. This isn't 09042-A, is it?
No, just plain old 09042-nothing.
Ha-ha! This being Sunday and all, that petition is useless. On public holidays, you need the extension -A form. Addendum for public holidays. Us being on triple overtime and all.
So?
So, we're gonna stay here and enjoy our extended break. Thank you very much. Now go away.
Wow. Okay. This is
Excuse me,
This is
ma'am.
tiring.
You again, what do you want now?
I'm sorry, but I need the 09042-A requisition form addendum as well.
The what? The 09042-A? Why the hell didn't you ask me for that one in the first place?
Because I'm a cruel bitch and I love torturing you. In fact, I've made it my life's mission to haunt you forever and ever with requests for useless forms and documents.
Hold on.
She's like, okay, you got me. She's like, well played. You two are from New York.
Requisition form number 09042-A. And that better be it.
Well, be nice. Alright, inventory.
Okay, now we're set. I hope.
Why do you keep bothering us? Don't you have anything better to do?
No, absolutely not. This is requisition form number 09042-A, the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form with the public holiday addendum.
Balls! We've been nailed, George. Get your ass off the chair. We're going back to work, thanks to this lovely young lady.
So it must be a paid break. Okay, well. So I guess they'll fix it and then we go in. Oh, don't tell me they need stuff. I can move around, so, crap.
Are you guys gonna be done soon?
Hey, who knows? This is complicated stuff, honey.
Okay.
They don't open manually.
Let's talk to the other guy again.
Good to see you up and about, George.
Mister, the plane! The plane!
What movie is that from? Okay, well, now that we've done this,
Doors are closed.
okay, there we go. Those doors are closed. All right, what about these?
There's no way I'm going back down into the basement. I'd rather be rolled out of here on a gurney with my body wrapped in black plastic.
I doubt that. Okay, well, let's talk to her again.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Thanks anyway.
Okay,
The panel is open and some wires are hanging out.
Okay.
The panel is open and some wires are hanging out.
We'll look at the toolbox.
It's a toolbox. At least they're doing something, even if it's just staring at the panel.
Let's talk to him again.
How's it going?
Yeah, that's about my experience with... Well, I was gonna say contractors, but people that come out to fix the house or do work on the house. It's like, you know, they know about 75 to 80% of their job. I would say it's the part they don't
How's it
know.
going? Good to see you up and about, George.
The ants, they're everywhere. There are ants in my pants.
That's a problem. All right, well, let's see. So we're just gonna... We could try calling home, and we will if nothing else works. Here, sign this to tell you I gave you a map. We'll try calling home real fast because the whole red thing is strange to me, but... And then we'll stop, because... yeah, we'll try home.
I haven't spoken with Mom since I left, actually. I should give her a ring.
She dead?
Hello?
Hi, Mom? It's April. How are you?
Where are you, sweetheart?
In the city, Mom, you know that.
Why didn't you call? I've been worried sick about you, sweetheart.
Didn't you get my letter?
Yes, and I can't say I understand why.
Well, that was the problem, wasn't it? You didn't understand.
I don't think it was fair of you to be so hard on your father. You hurt him a lot, you know? And I'm not just talking about you pushing him down the stairs.
Damn.
And what about me? You don't think he hurt me? Were you so blind you didn't see that?
April, you know I can't take sides in this.
No. Of course not. Not you. Not ever. Anyway, is Dad doing okay? I mean, after the fall.
He broke his arm and he had to take some time off work. Money short because of that. We had to pull Danny out of school until next semester.
You can't blame me for those things, Mom.
If you hadn't left like you did...
I'd probably be dead now, Mom. I couldn't take it anymore. Please, let's not argue about this now. I just wanted to hear your voice.
Please come home, April. We still love you.
No. Thank you, but no. That's not gonna happen. Listen, I have to go. I'm in the middle of... something. Take care, okay?
Okay, sweetheart. I love you.
Yeah, me too, Mom. Bye.
Wow. Well... I don't know, man. That's a hard one, because it's like... So here's the thing. I will say that I appreciate, despite all the agenda pushing and stuff like that in this game, April is she's definitely a real character with flaws. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, she's not like Rey from the new Star Wars movies, where it's where it's like, oh, everyone loves her and she's good at everything and she doesn't need any training and blah blah blah. A Mary Sue, right? She's not a Mary Sue. She is highly flawed and just, it's very interesting. It's like, oh, I had to run away from home because Dad was so terrible, and it's like, well, you pushed him down the stairs, and Mom's like, the mom is really sympathetic. She's like, oh, I love you, and she's like, yeah, you didn't understand me, blah blah blah. I'd be dead if I'd stayed there. It's like, wow, you are an angry, edgy teenager. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the thing. It's like, it reminds me of, I saw this one video where this girl, I don't know if she's an OnlyFans model or what, but she was making TikToks and trying to become, the whole internet famous thing, and she was basically throwing her dad was a teacher, and he was so tired after a long day he'd go home and sleeping in the armchair, like he'd sit down to watch TV and just like rack out, and so she'd make videos throwing her lingerie on his head while he was asleep, and post online, and eventually it got out, right? People saw, and he got forced into early retirement. And kind of a situation like that, it's like money got tight and blah blah blah, and she's like, oh yeah, it was really stressful at home for a while, and it's just like, dude, like you basically got your dad fired. You're lucky he got benefits. You know what I mean? And you're not remorseful about that. And I would say that bitch is a terrible freaking person. Like, unfortunately, a lot of women these days, like, they're just so entitled and narcissistic, they don't care about anyone but themselves. April, on the other hand, well, I don't know. I think we're going to learn more about her relationship with her family, but that was... This did not make April look good. It made her look bad. Like, because the mom's all sweet and old sounding, and, April just came off as, well... It's like, Dad was mean to me, so I pushed him down the stairs, and he broke his arm, and then, money was tight, and we had to pull your brother out of private school, and, it's like, she's like, that's not my fault, that's your fault, because you were mean. If I had stayed there, I'd be dead by now, and, like, just, whoa, dude. So April does not look good, based on this, but the problem is, and this is the thing, like, people make mistakes. They fuck up, She might have pushed her dad. She might not have necessarily deliberately intended to push her dad down the stairs. She might have pushed him and he might have fallen and then fall, like, it was near the stairs. You know what I mean? It might have been one of those heat of the moment things where they were arguing near the top of the stairs and she pushed him and then he fell, and yeah, man, I don't know. That's kind of the youth. Youth is it's a thing. Youth is a hell of a thing, and that's the thing. People are messy. I'm not going to say that they're not. I'm definitely not perfect. I've definitely fucked up and had my share of like, I've hurt people that are close to me. Sometimes being a petulant little shit like that. Not, like I said, people are messy. Screw you, Dad, you don't understand me at all. Or, you know what I mean? You don't know who I really am. Or, I don't know, just shit like that. It's like the whole transition of being a kid to an adult, it's very hard. Yeah, then again, I mean, it's one of those things. Then again, most people don't have dads that steal their tires off their car, so I don't know. It's everything's very odd. Okay, so last time this time we just got to the police station and inside of it, and we dealt with the crashes and getting into the police station, and got a little more history of April, and she is definitely more complicated of a character. Yeah. It is good to know that she's not just some sweet, innocent little darling, you know what I mean? Like, she has a history, It's funny, too, because when I first started, I was like, man, I'm an adult now, and just seeing the angry rebellious teenager or whatever, I'm just like, man, this sounds really... It sounds kind of cringe. I'm suffering, like, secondhand cringe. Because she never really said, like, dad was abusive or anything like that, but just that he was mean, and he treated me like an asshole, and this and now we're seeing a different side of the story, you know what I mean? Like, because that's the thing, both people can be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Relationships are difficult, man. Relationships are difficult. And it's clear, obviously, she still does care about him. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. In my case, I love my dad. He was abusive, and he's still basically a narcissist, but I love him. I just don't want anything to do with him. So, makes it hard. But that's it for today, guys. Anyway, wow, that's 2 episodes where we've had issues, basically. A phone call in the last one that I have to edit out, and a crash in this one that I have to edit 2 different episodes together. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Oh, man. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them as well. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna go with let's go with Metal Hellsinger, one of the other games by Funcom, which I also found out was Funcom is the same Funcom, right? So they just released Dune Awakening. So there you go, as well as they did a bunch of the Conan games. So although I think they were the developers of The Longest Journey, and now they're more of a publisher. So that's interesting. But yeah, so beat Metal Hellsinger. Kind of forced myself through. It's okay. I'm glad it's over. I don't think I'm probably going to play more. But I don't really want to. But I might give it another go now that I'm done with it. There's still the whole DLC and, some of the challenges and other stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know. But that's, like I said, that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.